Alright everybody, how goes it? Hope you're well. Well, yeah, it's a day off and it's not raining. That'll ding dang do for me. But it doesn't look so clever, I'll give you that, the sky, but the weatherman said it wasn't going to rain, so I thought, sod it. You know, I haven't been out on this bike hardly at all since I got it. You know, I think I've done 40 odd mile on it or something, you know, due to work commitments. So yeah, I thought I'd get out on it, and seeing as I haven't done many miles on it, I think I'm still I still qualify for a first impressions sort of video, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a first impressions, as you know, I'm still getting used to the bike really. I haven't got it in B mode anymore, as I did on my first and second ride. I've just got it in standard mode, so I'm going to open it up in a bit and see what that's like. In fact, let's do it now when we get over the top of this hill. Right, here we go. Bloody hell, fire! How much torque does anyone need? I think we've got enough. Bloody hell. Gotta be careful though, I can't go above 5,500 revs until it's first 600 mile service. So I'm going to treat you nice, Cereja, don't worry. I just had a little play. So yeah, first impressions, I'm going to start from the top and work my way down really. So the very top, helmet and the wind buffeting and things like that. I've had the screen at its lowest position and its highest position. At its highest position, my head did feel like it was bobbing around like a nodding dog. That was on the first ride that I ever did. But I was only at like 60 odd, 70 odd mile an hour, so it's not too bad at this sort of speeds. In the lowest position, I had it on, and that wasn't too bad really. So it hit me round about on the chin area, the wind. But that wasn't too bad, and it wasn't too loud in the helmet either. At this moment in time, I have got the screen more or less right in the middle position, and at round about 50-60 mile an hour, it gets a bit loud in the helmet. So I don't know what that's going to be like for vlogging. Whee, thank you. It might be a bit noisy. I have got problems with my helmet at the minute anyway. The little catch at the very front, just above your chin, broke off. So I've got a hole the size of a 50p piece right at the front of the helmet, on the visor, which the wind is whistling through. So it's a bit noisier than it would normally be anyway. So I need to sort that out before I can really comment on wind noise and what it's going to be like for vlogging, and wind noise on the microphone. So yeah, this sort of speeds it's going to be fine obviously, but anything a little bit faster and it might get a bit noisy for you guys. So working my way down from that, hands on the handlebars is a very neutral position. I mean, I'm 5'10" and a bit, so I can reach the handlebars quite easily. I've got a bit of a bend, only a slight bend in my at my elbows, but it's very comfy indeed. I haven't got any pressure on my wrists or anything like that. And the clutch is very, very smooth, very easy to set off. Throttle is very nice again. The power delivery is very smooth, and as you can see from just back there, when you open it up, it doesn't half shift. I'll go through the specs and what have you when I do the walk around, but all you need to know at this stage is you twist that right wrist and it doesn't half take off. Controls. I'm actually very impressed with the controls. Everything is where I want it to be. I know a lot of people have gurned a little bit, especially the indicators being not in the right position for them. You know, they keep hitting the horn, but I haven't come across that at all. I've found that the indicators are right where I want them to be, and I don't think I've even tried the horn yet, to be honest, so I certainly haven't hit it by mistake. The mode buttons here on my left hand, very easy to do and very easy to cycle. Oh, I just hit the horn. That was sod's law, wasn't it? What was it? Yeah, menu buttons. Yeah, very easy to navigate the menus, which moves me on to the dash. The dash is extremely easy to read. I love the gear indicator. I like being able to tell what gear I'm in. Speedo is very easy to read, and yeah, cycling through the menus, I've got all the information that I could possibly want. Air temperature, coolant temperature, how long I've been travelling for. It's got all your usual trips and what have you. And I've got a fuel gauge. My biggest gripe with poor old Cherry. But yep, I've got a fuel gauge. I is happy. What's next? Mirrors. Mirrors are awesome. I can see a tiny bit of my elbow in them. Everything else is the road and the pavement behind me. You can see perfectly. And I haven't even needed to adjust them from when I first picked up the bike. Actually, they came already set right where I needed them to be. Brakes are awesome. I found them totally brilliant and able to stopping me whenever I've needed to. I've done one semi-emergency stop on them when I was coming up to some road traffic lights, where some guys were doing some road works, which was on a bit of a corner, to be honest, so I wasn't expecting them to be right round there. So yeah, the brakes work fine. Some people have said they're a bit spongy, but I suppose it depends what you're used to, but I haven't found that at all. You know, if you've ridden a bike in the past that's had absolutely awesome brakes on it, you know, race spec brakes or whatever, and then you come onto this, then yeah, you might notice a big difference in your stopping power and what have you. But coming from Cherry, the old Dragstar, to this, these brakes are awesome. What's next? Oh, the handguards, absolutely brilliant. I can't. Well, I have got a couple of things that I'm not so keen on the bike, so I know it sounds like I'm finding everything awesome at the moment, but you'd be hard pushed to find anything wrong with this bike. So yeah, the handguards are brilliant. I can't feel any wind at all on my hands when I'm travelling down the road at any speed. I've got my winter gloves on at the moment, but in the past I've just gone out with my summer gloves on and my hands have been perfectly warm. So the handguards work really well. And travelling through traffic like this, as soon as we're here now, handling at low speed is brilliant. You can get down to like 2 or 3 miles an hour, you know, using a bit of back brake and slipping the clutch a bit. The bike is so well balanced, so it's great for around town, even though she is quite a heavy beast, to be honest. Changing gear is well, pulling the clutch in is very easy. I don't think you'd have any problem doing it quite a few times, you know, whilst travelling at slow speeds around town. You know, if you were having to change gear a lot, pulling the clutch in's no problem, and keeping it pulled in is no hardship. Clunking it into gear, you can definitely tell when it goes into gear. There's a definite clunk. It's not loud or anything, but well, no, that's not true really. Putting it into first, there's a definite clunk, but after that it's quite smooth, to be honest. Thinking about it, the different modes that it's got as well. It's got A mode, standard mode and B mode. I haven't used A mode yet. I might have a little go in a minute. Not around here though, because this road is very bumpy. I'll wait till I get up on the bigger bank. But yeah, B mode, which is basically your rain mode. The throttle is even smoother and the power delivery is very smooth, because obviously it doesn't let your back wheel spin or anything like that. Well, I mean, it's got traction control anyway. It's just more engaged, I think, when you're in B mode. Standard mode, which is what I'm in now, obviously the throttle is a lot more responsive. Just takes off. It's got tons of torque. It's unbelievable. It pushes you back in your seat, and you do have to sort of hang on for a little bit until you catch up with the bike, if you like. But yeah, A mode, I can't tell you much about that. When we get over on the other side near the beachfront, I'll stick it in A mode and see if there's much of a difference. Yeah, at the start of this video, this is the first time I've ridden it in standard mode, so I put it in standard mode and I opened it up, and that put a smile on my face, that's for sure. So we'll see what it's like in A mode in a minute. So we're in standard mode at the moment, so you don't have to stop or anything, you can just come off the throttle. Right, so I've just put it in A mode now, so I'll get it. We're in 4th gear, 3,000 revs. Let's just give it a little roll on before we get to this 30. Bloody hell, fire! Holy camole! Back to standard. That seriously took off and the front wheel came up, and I don't know if you could tell, but I hardly twisted the throttle at all. I was in 4th gear at 3,000 revs and the front wheel nearly came up. Well, it certainly, I don't think it was anywhere near coming off the ground, but it certainly pinned me back in the seat and took off in front of me. Let's have a gentle little poodle down here after that. Right, so where did we get to? I think it's sort of like midway really. So the seat is pretty firm but very comfy. I haven't had any issues yet with it. Fair enough, I know I haven't travelled very far. Well, I have today, to be honest. I think I've done about another 30 to 40 miles today. So I've been, yeah, I haven't had to readjust myself or anything like that, you know. It's very comfy. Yeah, a lot of people that I've seen have put the comfort seats on them, but no, I don't feel the need to do that at the moment anyway. So in the seating area, I suppose suspension would be next. This has had the upgraded suspension from the MT-09. As you know, this is the Tracer version, so the suspension has been upgraded, so I think it's slightly firmer than what the MT-09's got. And you know, I'm only, what am I, about 9.5 stone wet through, so I'm not the heaviest of chaps, but for me the suspension is absolutely fine. You know, I haven't hooned it about or anything like that, or you know, accelerated hard out of corners or cornered hard on it or anything like that, so I can't really comment on what it's like in that respect. But for me, what I've been doing so far, the suspension is great, very comfy, and I suppose with it being a semi-adventure bike, it's not really an adventure bike, it's a sports tourer, but it's got that adventure style-y. You can actually stand up on it quite easily and grip the seats with the side of your knees, and standing up on it's no problem at all. Not that you really need to, because you're not going to use it for off-roading, but the option's there if you want to see over a hedge or something like that. I love the eco mode, actually. Tells me I'm being very honest. It's the 20th of October, by the way, which is my brother's birthday, so happy birthday, our kid. He's off to watch the football tonight. Hope you have a good one, lad. Happy Bday, la. Stopping, no problem at all. Like I say, I'm 5'10" and a bit. With both feet down, I'm just and so on tiptoes. If I put one foot on the peg, doesn't matter which foot, I can flat foot it on the other side. Now, a couple of things, now that I've totally boosted Cereja's ego of all the things that I love about her, a couple of things that I'm not so keen on. When you do put your foot down, whether it's the left or the right, the foot pegs tend to get in the way of you doing so, because your calf, you put your foot usually down there and your calf is usually bang up right against that, so it's a bit of a restriction. Not much though. So yeah, there's that. And also the kickstand, when this flips back up, it's about there, so it's not quite so easy to get your toe in there and down there and kick it forwards. But I'm working out systems. I'm working out ways to do stuff as we go along, so it's not too bad. You alright, mate? Where the hell has Bird pooped on me? So, to sum up, as first impressions go, well, I'm very impressed. I think we're going to get on like a house on fire. I love the bike. So glad I got her. Don't regret it one little bit buying it brand new. I prefer to, I've always bought, if I can afford it, something brand new rather than second hand, because I like to know I'm the only one that's ever used it. You know, it's been looked after, that sort of thing. Doesn't matter what it is, bike, car, gadget. So yeah, we're going to get on so well and have very many happy miles together, I'm sure. And I hope you'll all come along and join me whenever I put a vlog out, and enjoy them as much as I do. So thanks for watching, dudes and dudettes. I shall catch you all in the next one. Abysinya.